What's going on, guys? It's your boy Exiled here, and today we're going to be talking about the new June update that's going to be deploying today. But before we get started with that, I just wanted to show you guys, I went to the GameStop that I have locally around here, and I was just basically asking the guy that works there to see if there was anything that was new or anything exclusive with GameStop besides the poster. Unfortunately, there isn't, but even though I didn't pre-order because I want to pre-order through PSN, he did give me two posters. And this is my Gjallahorn, and I went ahead and I framed it up for you guys, so this will be the new background. He gave me some other Doom stuff, but I put that on the other wall. But this is, he actually gave me two posters, so I might put the second one up as soon as I get a frame for that. Yeah, so I just wanted to share that with you guys. So let's get back into this June update. Basically what it is going to be a lot of balancing, so a lot of nerfing. Mostly for the gunslinger, and then some very important stuff. I mean, some of it I agree with, and some of it is just stuff that I don't agree with. But here, we'll go over it with you guys, and we'll see what you guys think about it. So the hunter gunslinger, some of the changes that they're making to the grenades. The more important ones are the ones that I highlighted. So the trip mine will no longer attach to enemies. Instead, arms on impact then bounces. So this is very similar to what happens with the Titan grenade, the lightning grenade, when it hits somebody and then it basically just falls to the ground, and depending on how it lands, that's the damage that it will output in that angle. So for the most part, I mean, I'm very happy with this because I'm tired of getting stuck with these. I think these are OP enough just sticking to a wall, let alone when they stick to you. Trip mine damage reduced by 3%. I mean, I mostly play on my Titan, and my Titan could tank a trip mine, but it does leave you with like that little sliver of health. I can see how it'll help out hunters. So some changes that are going to be done to Golden Gun. Golden Gun base damage increased by 50% and an additional 30% against AI combatants. Deadeye now increases Golden Gun damage by an additional 30%. So they're trying to get us to use Golden Gun a little bit more. I haven't used it in a while. But that's mostly just because I've been playing a lot with the Shade Step, which we're going to be talking about here in a bit. Now moving on to the Blade Dancer. So the Blade Dancer is one that's been having quite a bit of problems. So I know for a fact a lot of people have been getting very frustrated with this. So some of the changes that they're doing is going to be blink now occurs with a -1 recovery penalty. So basically you have to wait a little bit more in between before you can blink again. And then blink strike lunge distance decreased by 0.4 meters. Also some changes to blink strike, in particular just blink strike. So now they're going to be doing backstab valid backstab angle reduced by 30 degrees. So what they mean by this is basically because a lot of people were getting backstab from the front, they're basically closing the angle from the back a little bit more, so that you have to be a little bit more precise in order to get that backstab to take effect. Escape artist invisibility effect delayed by 0.5 seconds, so you have to wait a little bit longer to go invisible. Alright, so now moving on to Arc Blade. So Arc Blade, they're doing some changes as far as the super goes. So base duration now increased by 2 seconds. So they're increasing how long the super lasts by 2 seconds, but here you'll see they're also increasing the percentage of how fast you lose it. So hit search range increased by 5 meters or 0.5 meters, added a 0.8 second cooldown between Arc Blade swings while airborne. Energy cost per swing increased by 20%. So every time you swing, it's going to be 20% of that super. Energy cost on hit decreased by 20%. I guess what they're trying to do here with this balance is just basically nerf how fast you could get across the map, and they're trying to get you to use the super in a little bit more of a methodical way, besides just pretty much spamming your swings until you get to your opponent. Moving on to the Night Stalker. So the Night Stalker is getting a couple changes as well, starting off with the grenades. Spike grenade damage impulses per second reduced to 5 from 10. So basically the amount of times the grenade pulsates got cut in half. But also the spike grenade damage per impulse increased by 100%, total damage unchanged. So they doubled the amount of damage that it does, but it's just less pulses. So I mean, this will this is true. I did feel like when I used that grenade, it was a lot easier for people to get out of that grenade. So I'm very happy with this changes that they're doing. Shadow shot, this is very good news for me. I mean, I love the fact that they did this, because it was just, I mean, the way that it was working before was kind of pointless for the super to even be working. So shadow shot now applies the suppression effect on impact. So no more blade dancers getting that little swing in between right before you super them. So as far as the smoke grenade goes, impact damage increased by 34%. Impact suppression and damage over time duration reduced by 1 second. Jump suppression removed from initial impact status effect. So now you'll be able to jump, or be able to move a little bit more and jump when you're actually smoked. Yeah, you know what, with this smoke grenade, there were times that I felt like the smoke grenade was more powerful than the actual grenade itself. I would actually get more smoke grenade kills than I would grenade kills. So I can see why they're doing this. I know this is gonna frustrate a lot of people. Chase step moved to a single dodge on a 3-second cooldown. So pretty much you have to wait 3 seconds every time you want to dodge. It's not just circle. With the hunter being changed, I guess they did some further tests and they saw that they have to bring up the other subclasses, you know, to be comparable with the hunter now. One very important change that they made, that this one I'm not happy at all about. I don't know why they did this. This is a exotic piece of armor. It's not like it's an actual perk like within the subclass. Twilight Garrison moved the tactical air support ability to a single dodge on a 3-second cooldown. Why? Why would you do that? Like, why? It's not like you disappear like you do with chase step. Like when you're just spamming chase step, like I can see why that's annoying, because like you don't know where they're going because they actually disappear. But with Twilight, like it's not, I didn't even think it was overpowered like at all. I don't know why they're doing that. Now moving on to other subclass super damage that they're also making changes to. So they're bringing the Sunbreaker back a little bit as far as this goes. Hammer of Soul hammer travel speed increased by 1.3%. Hammer of Soul hammer detonation radius increased by 10%. So very happy about those changes. Sunsinger, Firebolt increased arming time by 0.2 seconds. Firebolt decreased victim search radius by 1 meter. Very happy that they're finally nerfing this fucking grenade. You'll be able to counterplay this grenade like from the moment they throw it at you. You'll have just a little bit more time to get out of it. And then they've also decreased the search radius, so basically you could be a little bit, it won't hit you from that fucking far away. Like, that grenade was just stupid. I'm surprised they're barely nerfing it right now. That should have been nerfed a long time ago. Viking Funeral no longer extends the duration of ignite effects, now weakens the targets afflicted with ignite effect, causing them to take 5% more damage from all sources, stacking up to 3 times. So they're basically just changing the whole effect that it does in general, the whole perk. So they're taking away actually you burning to death to now when you're hit with it, you'll just take more damage. But this is only if, you know, you're actually getting damage done to you. It's not something that lasts over time. Flame Shield, 0.3 second delay added before the overshield activation. So that means that now we'll be able to actually counteract the fucking melee with the Warlock, and they won't just want to run up to you just so that they could get their shield up. So very good changes. I'm very happy with this. Let me know what you guys think about this. I mean, I know there's some stuff I don't agree with, and there's some stuff that I do agree with, but overall I think it's a very good balance as far as it goes for all the subclasses. So yeah guys, if you like what you see, if you want me to keep pumping out this content, please subscribe. I'll push out content every day, if not every other day, like I said. So please subscribe, drop a comment, leave a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one, guys. See you guys after this update. Actually, I'm gonna be doing a video once I review the update and see exactly how it goes. Alright guys, have a good one.